Come on, don't break things. Don't break things. Just give me one sec. Before I go ahead and break things. I'm still getting a little started. All right. Hold on, I'm going to switch over here. There we go. All right. Hopefully everything's working all right. Excuse me. I was going to try and do actually, I wanted to do a couple streams last week because I really wanted to work on this AI stuff some more. But I was sick last week. Very sick and not feeling very well. So, unfortunately, I wasn't able to do very many streams or anything like that. Which sucks, but there's only so much you can do once you're actually sick. So, oh well. Ooh, I'm gonna lower that down a bit too much. That. Let's go and get some projects open here. I was so busy. I'm trying something a little different where I have my laptop with the chat over here balanced kind of precariously on a stool, just right below the camera, and I wasn't seeing like the streams and stuff pop up or anything like that. I thought I had broken things already. But I think we're all good. I'll know if I start seeing things pop up in chat at some point. But I think everything's all good. But yeah. So yeah, that's also too why I didn't get a video done last week. I did really want to. I had a video. I recorded it on Monday, and then like Monday evening, I started feeling sick. And I got I got some things done, but not as much as I wanted to throughout the rest of the week. I forgot to set sleep settings on my laptop. Hold on. That was a weekend project too. I broke my old Manjaro installed, so I had to reset my computer. I had a very weird week. Let me see here. Settings. System settings. Where? Text is so small I can barely read it. Input display monitor? No, it's under power management, isn't it? There we go. On AC power, let's disable all that. Alright. Hopefully that should work. I had a very weird week. I had to reflash my or not. I don't think reflash is the right word. I had to reinstall. Actually, it's not even reinstall. I switched from Manjaro to Arch over the weekend, and so now I had to reset everything over the weekend, and cause yeah, I broke. I think I broke like one of my NVIDIA drivers or something, and it was causing me a lot of issues, and I couldn't go. I'd been fighting with it for I think a couple months or something like that, and I finally gave up and was like, you know what? Let's see how Arch is. It's been nice so far though. I like Arch so far. I'll be honest, I like it a lot more Manjaro, which is saying a lot because I really liked Manjaro too. I went from, I think it was Ubuntu to Manjaro, and so yeah. So I really liked Manjaro, and I like Arch even better. It feels a lot snappier to me. And I've even already run Unreal Engine on it. It ran really well on Manjaro. It runs even better on Arch. So I am so happy with that. Perfect. Here we go. So let's go and transition over here. So I remember roughly what I was working on, because this was now like, what would that be, like a week and a half ago? I think was the last time I did this stream. That's all right. We got, yeah. Bear with me. I'm still getting over my cold a little bit, so it's mostly just a cough at this point, so it's not as bad. But yeah. All right. Let's go and get some stuff done here. So from what I recall, I'm gonna turn that down just a touch. My volume's turned up all the way too. So from what I recall, we're working on the VR pawn. I think it was the pawn we were working on. I don't think we were But from what I recall, I found an even better way that I really like for setting the camera position and all that, and finding the motion controller position without having to use like a scene component at the root location of the play space. And I think if I recall, the only issue right now is that each hand has 2 track devices, which I still think is very weird. I don't understand why both controllers have 2. But it'll be all right. It'll be all right. I'm actually curious too. I might have to play around with this and see if this also works with Vive trackers as well. Because if this works with Vive trackers, that'll be awesome. I'd love to get this working with Vive trackers just like this. Okay, so assuming that I'm remembering everything correctly. So my assumption is it's either structured like this. Either we're getting, so we know we're getting 4 array items, right? From this, from our controller, right? Two for each hand, right? As far as I'm aware, there's nothing else. I may do a count just to see, but I think there were only 4 and that was it. Oh, I already have this. I don't remember what this. Oh no, that's the debug sphere. Okay, I might drop in a print stream here. But my assumption is that this array is either structured where we have both the left array items and then both the right array items, or we have 1 and 1 and then 1 and 1. I'm thinking it's probably the 2 and 2 is how it's going, but I'm also curious too. I want to play around with some of these, the is tracked, has positional tracking, all this kind of stuff, because I'm curious if I can use any of this. So let's do this. But I want to find out. Hold on, let me see. Can I break this? What happens if I break this? I go system name, a device ID. Let's try something. Hold on. Before I try splitting it apart, I want to try something. I'm going to print some strings here. I'm going to do a quick append. It still fell asleep on me. Dang it. Hold on. It's not on low battery. It is on AC power. I don't understand. I have dim screen, screen energy saving, and suspend session are all disabled. Oh wait. Nope, that's when laptop lid is closed. Oh, I didn't apply it. I didn't apply my settings. All right, hopefully that'll work. We'll find out. Okay, let's see here. Device ID, let's go ahead and feed that. So we're gonna do this. I wanna get like just all the information and then we'll go through it. Hold on. So I'm gonna get is tracked. That's gonna be the second thing. We'll get orientation. Has positional tracking, because if I can just use these to kind of like remove things, that'll be awesome too. Because maybe I need to remove like a certain one to get these positions. So let's see, position. Because the other thing I can do too, one of my thoughts was I could just like go 1 1 1 1, but I'm also concerned because I don't know if it's going to be the same for all systems. Where like the Quest 2 does the same thing where it outputs 4 for the controllers or anything like that. So we're gonna try this. Event tick. This is gonna put a whole bunch of information. I'm definitely gonna need to check the log after this. Alright. I didn't turn on my headset. I didn't notice this recently though. Even without the headset on, I noticed that I'm still able to play this level in VR. I don't know if Unreal Engine like fixed that or something, or maybe disabled it so the headset has to be connected. We're about to find out. I haven't tested this yet. I tried to test it this morning, and then I crashed my project. I don't know if those were related. Base stations are still waking up. I want to make sure they're all awake and the headset's on before I do anything. I also want to do this too. Hold on. Before I forget this too. Just do that. Changing the preview size. There's one. It's that one. There's two. Okay. I don't know if it'll pick up that third. It's behind a light. We'll see. Okay, let's see here. Oh, let me turn on... I'm just going to turn on one of the controllers, actually. I won't turn on both of them, because I feel like that's going to be a losing battle. Is it not fine? What's going on here? Okay, I do see it's moving like in the headset when I hit the menu button. That is so weird. Hello, Dave. How's it going? I think that's interesting. Okay. Hold on. Let's do this real quick. Close this. I wonder if I need to restart the whole project. So, that's interesting. It seems that they fixed, or I don't know if I'd say fixed. They changed Unreal Engine 5. So now the VR preview button looks like it doesn't like gray out anymore. And it looks like the headset works fine. if your headset wasn't connected before, but it doesn't look like the controller works fine. Let me see. My laptop still turns off. Oh, and it locked on me this time. Okay, hold on. I don't think this one connected correctly. I don't see anything in the headset. Hold on. Let me give that a second. Maybe it's just Unreal Engine taking a second. Let me unlock my laptop and see if I can disable the sleep thing going on. There we go. All right. I think I found the proper sleep settings this time. Here learning stuff for UE 5.1 for VTubing. Nice. Are you building the are you building like a VTubing style like setup for that? That's pretty cool. Are you going for something realistic? Is that what you're doing Unreal Engine? I don't know a lot about VTubing or anything, so I'm just gonna ask. Or I guess like VTubing software, I guess. Hello, Cash. I think I broke the project. Nice. That'll be really cool. I don't think I've ever done any like VTubing projects or anything like that. I've seen people like talk about like building like VTubing software or like building VTubing applications with Unreal. But yeah, I've never done it, so that's pretty cool though. I have seen like a lot of face tracking software and things like that though, or face tracking like plugins and things like that. I think I may need to force quit this. I think I just crashed Unreal. I'm breaking things. Oh, nothing. Not what I meant to do. Okay. Let me actually minimize you for a second. Before I click on something I don't mean to. Interactive app for stream with API that people use to interact with the character. Oh, okay. Not much info, just like 2 to 5 right now. It's pretty new. Nice. I've thought about like putting together like a VTubing thing just as kind of like a fun little tutorial. I don't know that I ever will, if I'm honest, just because I don't like do any VTubing or anything like that. So I don't I don't know how many people like using VTubing stuff, so I don't know if I would or not. Oh, interesting. Do both need to be turned on for tracking to work? Huh. That is weird. Okay, so interesting. So, hold on. Rotations. Okay, those two are for the... Okay. Alright, I'm seeing how this is working. Okay, so it's skip everyone. I think I'm going to try this. Instead of skipping every other railment, I think I'm going to do a check each and every time to see if there's two that are within a distance from each other. No, because that can go wrong too. You know what? We'll test it. Or at least I'll try and test it. I don't know if my Quest 2 is charged right now. Hello, more jelly. Let's see. I found parts info here, other there, and I'm collecting all the info. Nice. And from zero, making one app. Since I have zero experience, will be cool journey. Oh yeah, it'll definitely be really cool. I definitely, I don't know if I'll ever see it or not, but I do hope to get to see it someday. I want to get into VR game development. Should I learn Unity or Unreal? I mean, I think most people here are going to say Unreal. I'm going to say it's up to you. I think Unity and Unreal both have their perks. I prefer Unreal because I understand Unity's gotten better, but when I started doing VR development stuff, Unreal was just better at the time from my experience. That being said, I think Unreal and Unity both have like their own perks. Unreal, I think, is just overall a lot better for like just how everything looks. I think, you know, obviously you're going to get like better graphics and all that kind of stuff. But the problem I think that you're going to run into with Unreal is documentation, especially for VR stuff, tends to be very rough or non-existent, especially for VR stuff. Whereas with Unity, you're going to find a lot more information if you're looking for any sort of problem, if you're looking to overcome any sort of problem. So I think it's ultimately up to you. If you're just starting out, like you don't know any code or anything like that, I would almost recommend Unity. But that being said, for a lot of people who don't want to learn code or anything, they find Blueprints to be a lot easier as well. So I don't know. It's up to you. Blueprints are really nice because it's just like a drag and drop kind of thing. For a lot of people, it's just easier to visualize, you know, their code and stuff that way. I know for me, it's a lot easier. I haven't had to touch C++ in quite a while now at this point. But yeah, I'm counting on ChatGPT and YouTube to teach me. YouTube will probably be a much better source. ChatGPT, I actually tried ChatGPT. I think it was stream before last one. It gets a lot of Unreal Engine 4 information, not Unreal Engine 5, just so you're aware. So I don't know that it's great if you're going to be doing Unreal stuff. I don't know how it is with Unity, though. I haven't tried ChatGPT with Unity or anything like that. I think I've only ever used ChatGPT like once. Let's go and try this real quick. So, okay, I think I got the information I needed here. Oh, you know what? There's a node I can use here. What is it? I think it's called a modulo, if I recall. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to remember how to do this. I haven't done a modulo in a while. I think it's equal to 0 branch. Let me try this. The appeal of blueprints is what's making me lean more towards Unreal. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing too. I've seen people go both ways with blueprints when they're not experienced with code or game development or anything, and I've seen people go like far in both directions. Some people like it's way easy for them, and I've seen people who just don't get it at all. So I don't know. Yeah. Is why I'm still on the Unity Unreal fence. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you to specifically go like one way or another. I think both Unity and Unreal have their place. It really, I think it really just depends on what it is that you want and how you want to get there, I guess. At the end of the day, they're both tools. You know, it should really matter what do you prefer. Excuse me, by the way. In case any of you guys were here at the very beginning, I had a cold all last week, which is why I didn't do any streams. So I'm very happy to be able to do a stream today. Because this is aside from my cough, I'm like feeling a lot better, but. Vector. Or no, let's do forward vector. It's plus forward vector multiply. Let's do by like 10. Oh, I already have the debug line. There's that. Position. We'll leave that as black. And let's do 0, 1. Cool. Alright, we're going to try this. Hopefully, this will give us one track point for each hand. We'll find out. Okay. I think that's pretty accurate. It's not in the correct position. I think that's pretty accurate. I'm not sure why the line's all over the way. I think, if anything, it's rotated a bit. I think I like this solution. I think I like it. Yeah, no problem. What kind of project are you building, by the way? Is it going to be like a game or something? I don't know if you said or not. gonna try this. Hold on. I'm going to hit the hand left, and right. Okay, and then what we'll do, get this, set. Oh, that's right. I had to do all this in order to get the center point. That's right. Okay. Set world location. So I should have been using this. It occurs to me, I don't know which hand is which that I'm getting. Hold on. Maybe I need to do this. Hold on. Maybe I need to, instead of doing a branch here, I need to do like equals 0. That can be for the left hand, maybe. These may need to be swapped around. We'll have to find out here. Actually, let's just do left. Your left. Well, I'm trying my own method for I'm trying my own method for positioning the hands for the AI. So I'm trying something a little it's similar to my improved VR character video, except I'm trying to make it even more improved so it works even better. There. And that'll go there. And that'll give us our positions. So my right hand should be this one, left hand should be the actual hand left. So let's see. Okay, good. Rotation's incorrect, but okay. So let's do set world location and rotation. Let's go ahead and delete that. So there's 0. Position, and then we'll try passing in the orientation. This is probably going to need to be modified. And then on the right, set world location rotation. There. Location. We get rotation, and this should be able to come out here. This can come out, so can these. This I'm not going to use. That. Take this, bring this down. Hand left. I might have to turn this into a function, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn this into a function here in a second. I'll probably simplify things down a whole lot. Okay. Not the correct rotation, but it does work. Look at that. Yeah. Actually, I don't even think it's that far off, too. Hold on. Let me see this. Like, I think for both of them, it's like 90 degrees on 2 different axes, and that's it. Like for bare minimum. So I think I'm gonna do this. I'll need to test this with the Quest 2. If I don't do it today, I'll have to do it another day. But I believe this will still work with like OpenXR. Cross XR system query that lists all XR devices currently being tracked. Yeah, I'll need to test this with some other headsets and make sure there's no inconsistencies. Okay, I'm gonna turn this into a function. Hold on. Let's do this. Copy all of that. Get hands. Transfer. Okay, I don't think I need a system ID right now. Okay, so we're gonna do this. So this will give us the correct location, then we got our orientation. So let's see, I'm gonna give this a number. X, integer. Integer. Oh, index. Get index. Also, I'll make this peer too. Turn. This is going to come on over here. We're going to output a transform. And it's going to be this location. I'm going to try and see if I can modify this rotation real quick. I think it's only going to be like 90 degrees in one direction on two axes. Let's see. Oh, hold on. I didn't even implement it. Zero, one. Get our hand transform. Pass that in there. I forgot to rename that parameter. We'll do this on a sequence. That. Bring this over. Rotation. And I'm also going to have this sweep too. Location, rotation. Pass that in there. Oh wait, we already had a sequence too. Sweep, compile, save. Actually, I could have just been done one after the other too. Okay. Let's go and see how that works. Okay, negative 90 on X. I think the other one's going to be Z, I think. We're going to find out right now. I think it's... Nope, never mind. I cannot modify the rotation that way. That was not behaving correctly. I might have to come back to that. I don't need that functional for the AI part, but I did want it to be functional if I could. All right, and then let me see. Do we have grab left, teleport, turn? I think it's in default. Maybe it's in your hands. Let me check this. No, it's got to be in default. Hold on. I'm looking for turn and move. Oh, here we go. Thumbstick, Y-axis. Okay, so that's forward and back. I can work with that for now. We'll use this. Big on unnecessary stuff. Let's see. Add movement input. Okay, this will be during ongoing. World direction, we're going to get actor forward vector. Just for now. And then action value, we're going to scale value. Perfect. Now, we should have locomotion. Now we can properly test the AI and everything too as we're working on it. Let me check real quick, hold on. Never mind. What? Did I screw up? Hold on. Am I using the wrong thing? Hold on. Is it add input vector I'm supposed to be using? Nope, that's not working either. Am I running this in the correct... Hold on. Let me make sure I'm running this at the right time. Oh, I'm actually not getting anything. That would explain why it's not working at all. Why is it not working? I have like this cable falling out. It's messing with the audio. Like trying to fight to get it to stay in. It doesn't want to stay in correctly. Let's see. I need the OpenXR stay. Where's the OpenXR input settings? Oh, I didn't get all the way to the bottom. PMI VR template. Player mappable, context, IMC default. Yeah, that is all correct. Got it. My cable does this weird thing, and I can't tell what it is. Like all these cables and stuff were new, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. But it does this weird thing where it'll start only playing in the left ear, like it's falling out or something. I don't understand. I think I accidentally bumped it with the headset, and that's why it started, and then it refused to go back to working correctly. I think I need to look some new cables or something at some point. Let's see, we've got the valve index thumbstick y-axis. X, Y, yep. Let's print string on all these. Hold on. Maybe I'm using the wrong one. Wait, I think I am using the wrong one. I think this is supposed to be on triggered. Why is it not working? This is so weird. Double check things here. Get player controller, enhanced input, local player subsystem, and a couple mapping contexts. Is this somehow like overriding it or something? Hold on. Let's just put the hello there. Nope, that's working correctly. So it is adding it. This is so weird. It's not even printing the strings or anything. The inputs just aren't working. Let me go and remove this too, by the way. I don't need the motion controllers. There's gotta be an issue with this, because this isn't even printing strings. We have the IA move. Let me check something else. So it's supposed to be on the other controller. It is on the other controller. Dang it. I was using the wrong controller this whole time. That's why it wasn't working. It has been working. Such a stupid mistake. Oh well. Everything works. Okay. Now let's go and check our AI. Because I don't remember where I left off with this guy here. But now we got to test him and see what he's doing. I remember I was working on something. I don't remember what I was working on. But I was working on something. tell if he's... Okay, I think he is trying to follow me. He's just not keeping up with me. Okay. I think I have an idea to fix this issue. Okay. So this one's going to be kind of like a melee type AI is what I was thinking. So I was thinking like two, if I recall. Two types of AI. A melee one, because that one's going to be a little bit easier, because it's just run up, start attacking the player. It should be fairly easy. I'd like to see if I'm able to test it. I don't know if I can with this avatar, but I'd like to see if I could test getting him to like block like my hand as I'm swinging it around. I'd like to see if I could figure out a way to do that. But baby steps, baby steps. Okay. Let's see this. Let's do, two. Okay, yeah. So we're going to change this. I'm going to reset that. Change this to a pawn. And we'll move that. Just going to move to... There's the player. I think that needs to be both. Reset player. Player. Go. Let's see. I don't need this stuff open anymore. That stuff can all go. Alright, and then in the melee character. Let's see. Don't need that. That can be skipped. That can be skipped. It's going to be called player. I'm going to do this too. I'm not going to need this yet, but I think I will be needing this later. All back a bit. Got like way too much space here. Go. Set value as vector. This one will be a new literal name. This one will be called last location. This will be for a later thing. I want for them to at the very least start looking for a minute for the player, just like around the area. Okay. Now let's see how this behaves. It should now follow me. Hopefully, we'll see. Okay, he does follow. I like just seeing the shadow of the T-posing mannequin behind me. Oh, man. Okay. So, I think what'll have to happen... You're a bit closer, bud. Can I just multiply these rotations by -1? No, I don't think so. These are both different. Anyways, I got lost in thought there for a second. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have him so he backs off a bit. He's not so much. Look at him, he's still getting closer when I'm backing away. Hold on. Okay. Oh. Am I bumping into him now? Hold on. Oh, I sure am. Dude, I can't tell if you're this close because this is how close you can get, or if it's because you can't go any further. All right. There we go. Okay. It's all right. We're good. We're good. We're good. What is this? Set local grip position. Oh, because I deleted the motion controllers. Yeah, let me just disable that for now. I must have been accidentally hitting the grip button. Okay, so let's do this. I can change how close he's supposed to get, I believe. Yeah, acceptable radius. So let's set this acceptable radius to 30 maybe. Unlock off. Okay. So now he'll still try to come up close enough to me where he should be able to like hit me, but he won't become so close where he's gonna be like in my face. Hello, ASMA. Hello, ASMK. How's it going? I might need to go grab some more coffee here in a second. All right. I think 30 should be close enough where there won't be as much of a problem with him being in my face. Okay. So, let's see here. Going from here, I think we need kind of like a middle ground. Hold on. Selector sequence simple parallel. Yeah. Okay, so I think we don't need that. We don't need these. Good. How about you? I'm doing a lot better. I've been sick the past few days, so I'm doing a lot better. All right. Let's see. So we now need for him. Let's see. We have him patrolling, then following. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to slow down his movement a bit. Let's slow it down to walkable floor angle. Here we go. Max walk speed. Let's set this to 400. I think I can outpace him there. Hold on. What's my speed at? My speed is at 600. Actually, I'm going to take that a little bit lower. Let's say 300, so about half my speed. So it should be enough that players can outrun him. Okay, so if I manage to get away, let's see. Hold on. Last known location. Okay, this is going to be a vector. And then we also need a way. Hold on. Aside from last known location, we also need a way to check. Hold on. I think I got the perfect solution. Hold on. Search count. Okay, I got an idea here. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? So let's see. First we need to set the last known location. Why do I have 2 vector keys? This was supposed to be a vector. There we go. Okay, save. Okay, so last known location. So we already have a position for that. So this is the last place the player that he's been seen, that the player saw him. Okay. And hopefully the moment the AI loses sight of me, he should go back. He should go to where I was last seen and start looking around, which is the point of the search count number. So we're going to do set value as int. Wait, did I do int or float? I did float. I want that to be an int. Also, I don't need the VR pawn open. Go. Make literal name. Search count. Okay, and I want this to be a random integer between like 1 and 5. Actually, let's do 2 and 5. So what we'll do is we're going to make a task that's going to take whatever this value is, and it's going to, every time it searches a spot, it's going to go down by 1. And the idea is once it becomes equal to 0 or anything below 0, then we want to go back to just a random patrol again. 2, 5, yeah. I'm thinking maybe for later, it'll be good to have like points that the AI is supposed to target to, and it'll just choose a point at random that's not a ray standing at, and that's where it's going to patrol to. I think I'll probably do that later. Where the long he's player and identify it. Each 100. Investigate. Well, so here's the thing, right? I don't know if an investigation is always the best idea, right? So I'll be honest, okay? I don't know that I like investigations a whole lot, except for stealth games. Because realistically, right? I'm trying to work on something that's a little bit more on the realistic side, right? And if you were thinking in real life, right? If there's like a security guard and he sees something out of the corner of his eye, at the very least, he's going to go check, we'll go to location and search when it saw him. I think that apply only for sound. Hold on. Is there any point that the AI will go to the location and search when it saw him? Okay, so no. So this is after it loses the player. So we already have it, so that way he'll follow the player. I'm going to add in another thing in the behavior tree. I'm thinking probably right here in the middle, another sequence. And this one is going to be and this one's going to check where the player last was. And see if the player, and like look around the area to see if it can now find the player. So this isn't like checking, so this is checking for the player after it's lost the player. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'll see if I can add in like a delay before he starts following the player. I could probably even set it that way it like plays an animation before moving to the player or something. I feel like an animation might make a little bit of sense. Just something to give the player like a second to kind of prep. But we'll see. We're taking this a little bit at a time. Yeah. Let's see. Get player location set. Oh, I have an extra task. I'm no longer using. Get player look. Oh yeah, because that was for the camera. Okay. Yeah, we won't be needing that. Okay, so let me see if I can get a decorator on here. Keeping cone. Let's see. Can I check to see if a value is less than? Low priority. Value change. Oh, okay. Perfect. So if search count is greater than 0, it actually works out perfectly. Cool. Then what we're going to do is go and create a new task. Search last known location. Perfect. So this is going to be last known location. And actually, I can kind of copy that other task I did. Hold on, this one. I'm just going to copy some of this real quick. Create variable out search location. Okay. The origin is not going to be the actor location. This needs to be a Blackboard key selector. Both need to be public. Get value as vector. I think 1000 should be good, and then it should finish execute. And what we'll do, search last known location. Yep. Oh wait, hold on. I don't suppose there's a task where I can like decrease the value, is there? No, there isn't. Okay. Then it's not supposed to be set location. Oops. Let me also do this too. Loop counter. I'm just gonna do this right before everything else. Get int set Blackboard int. We're just gonna decrease this value. All right, so there's for the loop. Search last known location. So now we need the search count for the loot counter. The last known location is the last known location, and the out search location will just show the patrol location. Okay. And then we'll have it move to patrol location, and then we'll just have it wait. I feel like I should rename that to move location. I feel like that would make a little bit more sense. Alright, let's put something here to block the player view. Try to make something that looks somewhat nice too. Hello, Adrian. How's it going? How you know so much about Unreal? Spent a lot of time with it at this point. It's just a lot of years now having worked with Unreal. Actually, it's not even as much time with Unreal. I've just done coding for many years, but the past few years I've spent a lot of time with just Unreal in general. There we go. Give ourselves lots of walls. Okay. And just because these shadows are annoying me, I'm gonna do this real quick. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna go grab some coffee real quick. I'll only be a minute. How long? Hold on. Give me. All right, there we go. So to answer your question, I have spent the past, I think it's been about 4 years working with Unreal, maybe a little longer. Might actually be closer to 5. And I've spent 14 years, I think, programming overall. And I've done a lot of other stuff in between. I've done robotics. I've done a little bit of electrical engineering. I've done a little bit of like networking kind of stuff. I'm not as great with like networking or anything though. Just enough to know what I'm doing, and that's about it. So yeah, I've done a lot of different things, and so Unreal is kind of like, I guess you could kind of say it's like my newest thing that I've gotten into. But I think it's fair to say I'll probably be sticking around with Unreal for quite a while still. Oh, is my mic? I didn't realize my mic was muted. I had said though that's really cool. That's really cool. I know climbing projects can be really cool, can be a challenge, but that's still really cool. I like those kinds of climbing games and things like that. Let's just build lighting real quick. I'm actually curious if he's going to be able to see me through the glass. I don't think I've ever tried playing around with it with transparent materials with an AI like this. This glass is kind of weird. Oh well. I just need to be able to see through things. I want to test something. I want to see if he can see me through glass. I don't think he can. Wait. I think it works. I think the good news is he cannot see me through glass. That seems like a bit of a mistake if I'm honest. I feel like he should be able to. I think now he's back on his control. I think this would look a lot better if I had like actual points that he's supposed to move between. Hold on. Would you like to make some courses, for example, how to set up Oculus, make the first level, and so on? I am actually going to be working on some courses as well. But I don't know how long it's going to take me to do courses and things like that, but I am planning to do a few courses and things like that. I'm planning on doing ones that will more... I haven't fully decided yet on like how the courses are going to go or anything like that. But I have definitely thought about doing courses, and I definitely am at the very least thinking about it. I am working on just a general structure for one right now. Zelda music is top. Absolutely. It's Game Chops, by the way, in case you're unfamiliar. I love Zelda. Zelda and Borderlands are like my two favorite games. I can probably talk about both those games for hours. I love when they start putting on Zelda music too. Based on your tutorials, we will work it out. So glad that I found your channel. Well, I'm glad you sorry. I'm still getting over a cold by the way, so I just have the cough right now. I'm glad that you're enjoying the tutorials, by the way, Adrian. I definitely hope I get to see your project someday. And let's see, last one. I have to go. Hope that I will catch your stream one day again. See ya. Good luck with improving your AI. All right, Adrian, you have a good one. I feel like that might have been a bit late. He might already be gone. took me a second to realize this was Mario. Okay, so I think I want to change this up a bit. I think I want to have like points that the AI is gonna move to. Maybe not exactly on the point, but maybe somewhere around the point. Let's see. Let's do this. So I'm thinking I know how to do this. Hold on. Get all actors of class with tag. Class will be target. And tag will be patrol. I'm actually curious, because I can see this going very wrong. There's one reason I can see this going wrong. And that's that I don't think you would want AI walking from like one zone to another. Like if you had like a bunch of rooms. I don't think you would want an AI to walk from one room to another. You should have like a mentor support or something so that people would buy some of your time in order to learn. Like, hey, I want to do this project. I do stuff like that. I haven't done it with a lot of people. So if should have a link to my website down below if you ever want to reach out. By the way, I've done like a lot of freelance stuff, and I've had like one or two people hit me up for like classes and things like that. And I do like one-on-one like classes with them, like little things here and there. So yeah, if anybody's interested, but by the way, they're welcome to reach out. I definitely want to come up with a better way of doing that. Kind of make it more like an official part of my stuff. But yeah. But anyway, I'm looking forward for your course. There are not many Unreal VR creator courses out there. It is going to be good. Oh yeah, I hope it will. I sure hope it will be. I'm still working on like the main, like structuring everything out. It's been a long time since I've done like any sort of class stuff. I used to teach K through 8 kids, but that was back when I was in high school, and so it's been many years since then. I haven't had to put together like a class in quite a while. Okay, I think I have an idea. Hold on. Controlled pawn. Okay, so hold on. I want to try something. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Do I want to store it in the melee character? That makes sense. It'd be easily accessible. I wouldn't have to rebuild the list every time. So I'm trying to decide what the best way, because I think I want to use target points. But I'm trying to decide if I should be using... I'm trying to decide how, like, the target points should be separated out. I know. Oh, I know. Hold on. Actually, I don't know if I should be doing that for this tutorial. Or I guess this live stream. I think I'm going to save that for something else. I think I have an idea. Hold on. Because we're just dealing with one level. Get all actors of class. Points. Random array item. I'm going to do this. Hold on. Get actor location. Distance. Vector. Between that and this actor location. I want to save that for a second. Hold on. Okay. We'll do this. If this is greater than or equal to, let's say like 500, or no, let's say 1000. Because I want to make sure I'm using a different target point each time. Okay. So we'll do branch. Okay. If this is true, we just continue on. We use the actor location from the target point that we're currently using. If this returns false, we can actually create like a mini loop here. We do have to use a delay though. Otherwise, Unreal Engine might throw a fit. I think I'd much rather use like a while loop or something just to make it all look nicer, but it'll work. Okay. One thing. Target. Okay, so let's do this. I'm thinking, let's No, I'm actually going to position these somewhat strategically here. Let's throw like one over here. I'll throw one over into this empty space. We'll have one over here by where he is right now. We'll throw one over here. So let's throw one over here. One there. And I'm going to throw one more right on over here. I just noticed an issue that might come up with the distance thing. Only in a smaller environment. I think in this environment it'll be fine. Cool. So now he should kind of like survey a wider area rather than just kind of his corner. Oh, did he choose the one right next to me? Oh, he did. Oh, man. All right, hold on. The first one was right next to me. I was hoping I would get like a second to go to like walk away and make sure he does his thing correctly. I wonder too if I can get him to wait for a random amount of seconds. I feel like the more randomization you kind of throw in there, the better it kind of overall turns out. Because it also feels a little bit more natural in my opinion. It's not, you know, usually if you were to get caught, right? Like breaking into a bank. Oh, come on. Oh, he wasn't coming for me. Because I'm just kind of thinking, right? If you were to get caught breaking into a bank, right? Like, as an example, you know the guard wouldn't sit there and every 3 seconds on the dot go to a new spot to look for you. Like, that just wouldn't happen. These are the kinds of conversations I feel like only game developers have. I feel like normal people don't sit there and start talking about the possibility of breaking into a bank. Dang. Unless you're maybe like a psychopath or something. Is that just a me thing? Hello, Polymer. It's going pretty good. How about you? I'm having conversations about the concept of breaking into a bank and how that kind of scenario would actually go. Where's my water? I might need to go find my water. I don't know where I put it. I think I left it somewhere else. I'll go find it in a second. Hold on. Good as well. Interesting. How'd that conversation start? Well, I'm just kind of thinking, right? Like, in the grand scheme of things, right? Especially with like an AI, I feel like it's better to have like random, like a lot of things randomized, right? Like don't have the player standing in one spot for exactly 5 seconds each time. Have it maybe like between 3 and 7 seconds, or you know, things like that, or have them go to a random spot around a target point rather than on the target point. Because you think about it, right? If you were to break into an actual bank and the security officer there happened to notice you, right? And you managed to somehow get away. Do you think they have like a protocol where they're going to stand in a spot and move just slightly every 3 seconds on the dot to see if you peek your head around the corner or something? I'm actually curious now. Do you think there's actually a protocol for something like that if someone breaks into a bank? Hold on, I have to look this up now. Hold on. I'm about to show up on like on like a police watch list right now. Do secure officers do when you break into a bank? Hold on. This is how you get put on a watch list, I think. Hold on. Roll the security. Hold on. Observe and report. In the event of a burglary or theft, the officer should remain calm, observe events, remember events, and report to law enforcement. In most emergency situations, the role of the security officer during and after the incident is to observe and report and to assist emergency personnel as needed. However, the role of the officer before the incident is prevention. So wait, are security officers supposed to do nothing? Hold on. That can't be right. You're telling me if I were to walk into a bank right now and try and like break in, try to steal some money right now, the security officer's job is not going to be to stop me. It's going to be to watch me break in, steal money, and then just to report what they saw to law enforcement when it gets there? Real life mechanics in games would be pretty. I kind of want to see if I can take this and turn it into a game. I feel like that would be a very brutal game. Like I could picture it right now, I think they're supposed to just leave, get to safety, real life mechanics in games would be pretty boring. Well, enters bank and everyone leaves. I'm thinking this, right? You break into a bank and I think I'm gonna need to go grab my water right here in a second. I could see that being turned into a game, right? Like a multiplayer game, right? You have two sides. You have someone playing like the robber and someone playing like the security officer, right? And what you could do is have it. The robber's job is to get inside without getting with no witnesses, and then get out with the money. And then the security officer's side, their job is to witness who the burglar is, and then run out and tell police alive. Without so that way the police can handle it. Oh, that would honestly be so awesome. I think I have to do that. Maybe I need to do like an 8-hour game development stream. That would honestly be awesome. That would be an awesome game. And it'd be somewhat easy too. Like I could easily do a 2-player listen server game. And I could probably even make it so that way it could be expanded later on too. Oh man. I think I gotta try that. Hold on, I gotta write that down real quick. Hold on. I need, where's my phone at? There it is. Why is my mic on? Oh no, my camera was on. Why is my camera on? Why is my camera still on? Oh, it's not still on. Okay. Hold on. I think I'm gonna have to make that a stream for like this Friday or something. I think that would honestly be an awesome game. Hold on. I think that's gonna be happening. That would honestly be awesome. But you are right. For like a normal game, right? That would definitely be very boring. For a lot of game ideas, I think that having that be like actual realistic would be very boring. Yeah, I didn't know that was the case for security officers. I know I used to work as a courtesy clerk, and I know that they used to tell us that they said if you ever see anything, you're not supposed to do anything. You just have to let them walk out, and let someone else know. I was like, that's stupid, but. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I will probably need to grab a charger too. And I need to go find my water real quick. So I'll be just 1 minute. Hold on. There we go. I don't know if I did it on stream or not, but I dropped one of my controllers. I think I did it on like my last stream I did. And it landed on the charging cable and bent it. But like the connector. So now I'm down to one. Because I mean, it was still working, but I don't know that I can trust it. And I haven't taken it apart to make sure all the contacts are still properly in place. I saw that when I picked it up, and I was like, oh, that's probably not good. Okay. All right, so we have our spots, right? So we have our move to all of that kind of stuff. So right here's where the attacking stuff would happen, right? Now the problem is that I don't really have like any attacking moves or anything. So I think what I'm gonna do for now, we'll do like a little delay. Because what I would assume would happen, right, is I would have like a, it's not delay, it's a wait. What I'm assuming would happen, oh, there's a random deviation there. Oh, cool. Let's do that real quick, hold on. Do like two. Allows adding random time to wait time. Is that like any number between 0 and 2? Like plus or minus anything between 0 and 2? Might have to play around with that and find out. Because what I'm assuming would probably happen in attack, right, is it would do the animation. The animation, I think there's a way in the animation, because it's a skeletal mesh, to find what object hits the player, like for damage. And then that object will actually initiate the damage. And then it probably just waits for a random amount of seconds before moving to the player again. So I think there's honestly not much I can do other than this right now. I might have to see if I can find some attack animations or something. I might just have to leave that. Hold on. I don't know if he saw me or not. I might see if I can get him to see me real quick. Hold on. Oh, he did. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I guess he did. So I'm gonna do this. He walks up to me, and then, oh, I would run away. Oh, okay. No? Oh, it aborts both. That's why. Hold on. I think this needs to be changed to abort lower priority. Having trouble grabbing my headset. There we go. Come here. Fight me. Okay, he's up to me. Okay, yep. And actually, I think I may want to change this. Cable fell out again. It's like drifting the audio all weird. There we go. That's where that went. I was trying to figure out what I did with this. Alright. Okay, so I think I may want to do something else here. Selector, sequence, simple parallel. So on the simple parallel, right? So we want him to wait. Finish with main task. So what I think I want to do is I want to have him face. Can I have him face? Yeah, rotate to face BB entry. So I think I'm going to do this. Hold on. Player. Precision. Syntax. So what I'd probably do is in this scenario, right? So what I'd have him do is I'd have him move up to the player, attack here, then in between, and then after the attack, he's going to wait a certain amount of time before he can attack again. And then, but during that time, in order to keep from losing the player, I'll have him rotate. I'll have him keep a rotation. Or I can also set up an animation that where the head follows. It's like really simple to do with just like a single node. And so I can just have him rotate to face the player with his head. And that would just kind of be an animation thing. I think it's called root motion is what I'd have to do. Come here, bud. Okay, so there we go. Yep, and then he's still facing me. Perfect. I'm smacking it against the wall. Perfect. Yep, and then he still faces me. Cool. It works. Why do I have things flashing on my screen? I don't know what's going on there. Weird. Okay, perfect. So I think that makes a pretty good melee one. I need some animations, and I'll probably see if I can get some animations together. I think what's the name of that site? I think it's Mixamo. Might have some. Is it Mixamo I'm thinking of? I think Mixamo is the name of the website. Yeah, Mixamo. No, maybe not Mixamo. What? There's a site that has like just a bunch of like free. I don't think it was Mixamo. What is that site that has just a bunch of animations and stuff? 3D assets maybe? No, because that looks like actual models. I'll have to look it up. Maybe I'll do that for. It is Mixamo. Is that the one that has like, it's like a library? Oh yeah, it is Mixamo. Okay, yeah, it's right here. They have like a different URL on their side. Do they no longer do animations? Or like pre-builts? Oh no, there it is. Okay, I found it. Maybe I can get one real quick. Hold on. Let me see here. Let's search attack. Oh, actually better. I haven't used Mixamo in a while. Let's see. Taunt, reaction, dying. Tello, boxing, brutal assassination. I'm looking for like a. See, there's this stable sword inward slash. I wanted something like quick. Oh, here we go. Here's like a punch. That works. Let's do that. Oh, do I need to sign it? Yeah, okay. I'll do this for like a stream later this week. Yeah, I just wasn't looking in the right spot, I guess. Okay, I'll do that for stream. Maybe on Wednesday. Okay, I'll worry about the animations then. Let me see what time is it. 3:52. Let's see if we can't at least start on a ranged one. So let's do a ranged character. Let's see, new folder, AI, ranged. Actually, should I just copy this real quick? Nah. I'll make a new one. Let's make a new one. Let's do artificial intelligence. Blackboard. Actually, I think I can use the same Blackboard. Let me try seeing if I can use the same one. Okay. Yeah, same one. Perfect. That. Actually, it occurs to me, if I'm using the same one, I think I can use the same character and just change out the controller. Let me try that. I'm going to try and see if I can reuse as much as possible. Because if I can, that's going to be awesome. Let's do this. Let's do a new blueprint class. We're going to base off of the melee character. Select. And then let's get new AI controller. Ranged AI controller. Use Blackboard. And since this is based off that same character, I can change this around to just use the different controller. Where's the controller? Okay. I'm gonna use this just to base some things off of. So patrol location's probably gonna be the same. Let's grab that. Patrol location's gonna pretty much be the same. Because we do still want him to move around kind of the same way in that respect. Now, if the player's lost, I would think it would need to behave the same way. I think where the behavior is going to change is right here in the beginning part, when it's actually engaged with the player. Because I'm trying to think, right? Like, because when I'm thinking ranged, right, I'm thinking at the moment just kind of like a gun, right? So for thinking using a gun, then when not in combat, they'll basically behave the same way as the melee characters will, because they'll go up to wherever they lost the player, because they're obviously going to be trying to fight. And if they've lost, then they obviously need to go up to that spot anyways. And if they're not in combat, they'll have to behave the same way anyways. If they're just patrolling around. Yeah. So yeah, the only difference is going to be here. So here's the kicker with this, right? We need a way for when they're in combat, right? There's going to be like two things, right? One is that they'll need to be further away. They're not going to be like running up to the player, which is kind of an easy thing to do. If we were to take like this move to, we just increase the acceptable radius. But the other thing too, I think, is that we may want to do like a search in an area for anything they can duck behind. Now, the thing I have never done though is like trying to find like on what side they should be trying to duck behind. And that's the only thing I've never done. engine, taking cover, AI. I don't know if that's something that's like built into it or if that's something I'll have to find. Oh, that's a lot of lines. Taking cover behind various objects on the map. Since this article focuses on creating a real-time dynamic cover system where cover may become available or disappear completely at runtime, it is essential to apply an optimized approach to all three. I mean, that sounds like something that would be good for VR, right? Because anything could be picked up at like any time. Oh man, this is gonna be so much work. Okay. I think I kind of see what he's going for, though. EQS, easy to set up as well. EQS. Environment query system. I don't think I've ever used this before. Let me see. Can be used within behavior trees to pull the environment through a variety of tests. Then based on the results of those tests can make decisions on how to proceed. Some examples for use case for EQS can be to have an AI character find a cover look. Oh, okay, so they do have something for this built in. I don't think I've ever used this before. Is it still an experimental feature? Hold on. Project settings. Environment. You don't think so? Query. There is an environment query manager. So it doesn't look like there's a checkbox anymore. I mean, I'm all right with using experimental stuff. Honestly, a lot of experimental stuff does work pretty well. Provide single actor. Here. In this step, we establish a context for the EQS system of the player character. What? Oh, I'm looking at Unreal Engine 4 documentation. Hold on. Can I find something for 5.1 on this? You can try out this experimental feature, but we do not recommend shipping with it. Hold on. Let me make sure this is the right documentation for them. Unreal Engine 5.1 EQS. Do they actually still... Yeah, they do still consider it to be experimental. Okay. I mean, that's all right. They may not recommend shipping with it, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to ship with it. Okay. Now, environment query editor. Okay, so there may be a plugin I need to enable. Let's see here. I may not be able to get to all this today. Okay, it's already enabled. In the content third-person blueprint folder, copy the BP third-person character over to a new folder called AI. Okay. Hold on. AI controller. Create a new blueprint class of the env query. Okay, I think this is what I had seen in those project settings. Hold on. It basically makes a grid of locations around the character and casts a ray at the target. If the ray fails, then it assumes that location is in cover and moves the character there. Yeah, I'm not sure why it says it's experimental. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that probably would have been something similar to what I would have done, is just kind of like a line trace. The thing is, too, I would have liked to see if I could, like, maybe even go out in, like, a cone area and look for, like, spots to take cover. But it's all right. Even if it's experimental, if it works well, I don't care. All I'm looking for is something that works. Environment, query, context, blueprint base. Let's see here. Environment, query, context, base. Okay. No viewport. Looks like it's kind of like a component, looks like. Okay. Wait, it said to create this. Hold on. Call it EQC player context. Context. Oh, wait, hold on. Was that the wrong thing? No. Environment query context blueprint base. Hold on. Trying to make sure I'm not going to break things. Oh, this is it. Oh, okay, I thought this was in the behavior tree. In the EQC player context, then in my blueprint panel, override the provide single actor function. Oh, so this is this just kind of like the default way of doing it? Hold on. Provide individuals, actors, or locations as a context as well as a set. In the provide single actor function, use a get player character call as the resulting actor. Oh, my screen just went black. There we go. Okay, I see what you mean about like about how it's kind of like a line trace or array, I guess. Lower priority as line of sight. I'm a little curious as to how this behaves. I'm like getting the general idea, but I think I'm missing something. I want to see what this end result looks like real quick. Hold on. I might have to save this for another live stream. Oh, so this one's just kind of for keeping a line of sight. It looks like a line of sight while maintaining a specific distance. This is awesome though. I'm happy you brought this up. This does look pretty good. I'm definitely gonna have to do a little bit more research into this because I don't fully understand everything that's happening. I think I'm getting like 90% of what's happening, and the last 10% is just kind of, ooh, magic stuff. So it looks like everything in blue is what can be seen. Everything in green is behind cover. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to... I'm definitely going to have to do a little bit more research into this. I think this is going to be too much for a live stream. Or for a stream today. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely going to save that for another stream. I'm going to go and end off the stream here for today. Let me go and switch. Where's OBS at? Hold on. There it is. Transition. Alright. I'm definitely going to have to check this out, Polymer. I'll probably be doing a stream, another stream, working on this a little bit more later on this week. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research into this because I think this is actually going to be useful for a lot of things that I'm going to want to look into. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to look into that because that is very, very useful for a lot of things, I think. So yeah, thank you for bringing that up, by the way, Polymer. I'm looking forward to checking this out and all that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end off the stream for today. So yeah. No problem. Yeah, definitely. All right, Palmer, you have a good one. All right. And I don't know if we have anybody else in the chat, but if anybody else is in the chat too, I hope you guys all have a good day, by the way. Good day, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you guys are. All right. All you guys have a good one, all right?